and I want photographs, or somebody else wants photographs of me with my hat on. So apparently, John, it's going to be part of next year's Christmas card that we send out. So there you are. All good. How are you today?
Tired.
Yeah. Do you find that you get sort of in the winding down? Customers have stopped
winding down. I've been winding up.
Oh.
I was trying to fit a kitchen sink till 2 o'clock this morning.
In time for Christmas?
Yes.
Okay.
Although she won't own up to it, Celia dropped a saucepan in the sink and there's a great big crack across it, and water runs out the bottom.
Okay. Yeah.
So yesterday it was time for a new sink. But once you got the sink out, you then discover the fittings you've got are the wrong ones. And so you have to go back to screw fix at 10 to 8, just as they're shutting the doors.
Good morning, Alan.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Alan.
We're fine.
Good.
Ready for Christmas. Oh,
look, Sue's coming in as well.
Whoa.
I thought the butcher was at the butcher's.
No.
No. She sent me a note saying she was going to the butcher's.
Oh,
and
right.
to join us on phone.
Hello? In the car.
In the car.
Oh.
Hello, Sue. Merry Christmas.
Well, hold.
We can see you now. Can you hear us?
Hello, Sue.
We can see you. Right. You've no sound. Oh.
And Alan, is it where you are that causes you to be audio only?
No, it's just sort of incompetence, I think.
Well, no.
It's usually poor internet signal if you're audio only. Hello, Sue. We can't hear you, unfortunately.
We can see you. We cannot hear you. Try. So disconnect and try again. No, that wasn't very good, was it? Should I type it?
I don't think you can see it on the. Can you see it on there?
No, we're going to have fun this time.
Oh,
hang on. I can sounds from the car.
I can hear you.
Oh, good.
Result.
Right, now that you can hear us. And I can hear myself. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Are you on the way to the butcher?
Yes.
Oh, we've got a mobile blab.
I'm not listening to you. I'm just driving, all right?
Okay, so Sue's on the road, which means that she can hear us, and everybody can hear us twice. Are you getting echo, John?
Yes, terrible echo.
How about you, Alan?
Oh, I can hear some echoes going on, but I wonder.
Yeah, well, that was definitely an echo. There's very little I can do about this. And we don't want to tell anybody to put some earphones in. Right, okay. If you're watching live, there's one thing that you can do. We don't know where Sue's headed, and it might be a Christmas surprise. If you click on the bottom, left of Sue's picture, you can mute sound. You can do that. then L will be normal. So Sue can hear us.
L will be normal.
But we can't hear
so
her.
Sue can hear us,
and
but
we
we
don't
can't
have
hear
any
her. And
echo.
we
But
don't
you must
have any.
press the loudspeaker bottom left of Sue's picture, because she's not going to talk, she's driving, but we don't know where she's headed, so she's on a mystery tour, and with her sound turned down, our sound will appear normal. Is that right, John?
Can I hear anything?
Oh, right, okay.
My key, I can't, I can type but not send a message, which is crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's why I went out and came back in.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Ah, finally.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. You've got text back. Everything's working again.
And Santa's here too.
Good. Hello, Santa. If anybody watching has a question, then by all means, ask away. I was going to swear then, but it's awful weather, isn't it?
It is tipping it down here.
Yeah. Yeah, we are very fortunate to be in the Midlands and the South, because I mean, I love Cumbria, but to be up there at the moment.
Yes, I mean, it must be shattering to be flooded for the third time in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, that must be just awful.
I mean, once is bad enough. So I thought, send up our thoughts to the people of Cumbria, and I hope that this weekend is not as bad as expected, because they are expecting more tomorrow. It's on Saturday, sorry, on Boxing Day. Yeah. Do you know the origin of Boxing Day, by the way?
I think it did once, but I can't remember. So
Okay. Yes, Angelica's mother's staying with us at the moment, so we've been watching in the evenings the Tudors on Netflix, advert for Netflix, watching the Tudors, and as the sort of Tudors stories unfolded, questions have come up, and we've gone on to old Wikipedia. Yep. So the question is, what is Boxing Day? So Boxing Day apparently was originally the day after Christmas, when the employers give a box of goodies to their employees. Now, I think that tradition should be brought back, don't you?
Yes, I suppose I could give myself something, couldn't I? And you could do the same.
Quite easily. Yeah.
Hi, Alan, you're back.
Well, I hope so. I keep struggling with the sort of the settings on this. Can you hear me?
We can hear you properly. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, we've got perfect sound.
Okay. I just don't see how to turn the. Sometimes it offers me the option to put my video camera on, and sometimes it doesn't.
Okay, top left is the green thing. Yeah, a green lock. Are you on the browser?
Yes, I am.
Okay, top left near https blab.im. Yeah, should be a green lock.
No, I don't see it.
An icon just before.
In the browser bar itself.
Oh, yes.
Right, and when you click that, you get permissions, and you've got permissions for camera and microphone, and you just go and set that.
Okay.
So allowed by you.
Very good. Yeah, teamwork, John. We're hot on this, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we've done it so many times. Sort of falls off, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I seem to be being a bit dense with this.
But right hand side, can you see a camera? Yeah. Again, we're on the URL bar, and it says continue allowing access to Blab.im to your camera and phone, and the microphone. I've just changed that. I should sound better now, John. I've got a different microphone.
I'm not seeing it. It doesn't matter. You can manage without seeing me. Let's not waste any more time on it.
Morning, Laurence. Laurence has joined us. You join us on there if you wish, Laurence. Quite happy today to chat to everyone. Sue's been in and out. Sue's in a car driving somewhere. So we've met Sue, and Alan's online in sound, and John's busy typing hello. So we've covered Boxing Day, and the origin of Boxing Day is that employers gave their employees a box of goodies, and we should bring that back. And we've commiserated with the people of Cumbria because they're going to get it again in 2 days' time. We're just lucky to be living in the Midlands and glorious Wiltshire, wonderful Wiltshire, indeed.
Wonderfully wet Wiltshire.
Yes, yeah, it is. It is wet today.
And how is it today down the glass houses, Alan?
It's very nice, actually. It's sort of dry. There's a bit of blue sky out there. The phones don't appear to be melting down too much. The girls are down there dealing with the sort of debris. We've had quite a successful Christmas, really, which is encouraging.
Brilliant. It's good to know.
And as I say, I don't do a great deal down there. I spent most of the last 2 months at the business school in Southampton teaching entrepreneurial marketing and digital marketing and stuff like that. So the girls like that because it keeps me out of the way.
And you've shipped lots of fruit trees and things this Christmas.
Yes, we seem to be about 20% up on last year, so that's pretty good, really. I can't take much credit for it though, but they've done a really good job of promoting it. Oh, is that Coke or some Ansels you have there?
It's definitely not Ansels because you can't get Ansels anymore.
Oh, is that right?
It's
a long time since I lived in the West Midlands.
Ansels is long gone. You can just about get M&B if you hunt for it.
Right.
The primary local is flipping the Walsall base. It was Walsall base, but now
what, Banks?
Banks that's the word I was looking for. But even that's brewed in Burton-on-Trent these days.
Is it?
Well, it's part of the same group as Marston's now.
I lived in, when we did the Earth Trip Mark 1, we lived in Bridgenorth, or near Bridgenorth, so that was back in the 70s.
My sister lives near Bridgenorth. She lives in Highley.
Yeah, that's right. We lived at Linley Brook, which is halfway between Bridgenorth and Broseley. So it was interesting times.
It's not often you can type that. Hello, Kevin and Kevin.
Oh, twin Kevins.
Yeah.
Never
know
what.
On there, either of you, more than welcome to join us. If you've got Christmas hats, you get extra points. If you don't have Christmas hats, you're still welcome online.
And you can
good to see you both. Good to see you back. Yeah.
Oh, one of
Yeah. And I've got other friends coming back in. Yes. Right. Well, more than welcome to join us on there. Whichever Kevin gets the button first will join us. Right. So we're just blabbing for Britain, and we are blabbing today because we don't have a script, other than the fact that it's Christmas Day tomorrow. And all good men should go out and buy their Christmas presents this afternoon and wrap them secretly tonight. The last day of Christmas shopping for men.
I thought this was the first day of Christmas shopping for men.
It used to be that way. It used to be. But such are the crowds that it's gradually changed. I remember the famous year when my wife and I went shopping. And it was late on Christmas Day. We both just finished work and we're looking for a turkey.
Oh, you've all frozen.
Went into the local supermarket, and the only fresh turkey left was half a turkey. So since then, we've tried to do it a bit in advance over the years. And I have to say that as a man, I do not have to go Christmas shopping this afternoon, which, in this weather, is a godsend, really.
I've got a few odds and ends to get, like some fresh bread, but other than that,
Oh, well, we've got to pick up the turkey, but it's already ordered. So that's good.
I collected mine yesterday, so reasonable. And that's what Sue Butcher's doing right now, isn't it? Mrs. Butcher's gone to visit the butcher to get her butchery.
Ah.
I can sort of, oh no, she's gone again.
No. It's a Christmas Eve signal.
The whole world must be. World must be.
Welcome back, Alan. Okay. Yeah. Well, my software of the year has to be. What do you think my software of the year is, John?
Software of the year? Got to be Blab, I would have thought.
I think it is. I think it's Blab. We've been blabbing for Britain for 6 weeks now, and had great fun doing it.
6 weeks. It feels much longer.
It's actually 7 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's our 6th one. But yeah, we've done pretty well. I've had some fantastic people chat to us, including Alan today, of course, and Sue, and the other Kevin, and Liam. Liam's not with us today, is he?
Yeah, I'm surprised to see no Liam. Perhaps the weather's really bad in the west of Ireland.
And of course, what we're
coming in again.
We record each of these blabs for posterity, so you can find them all on YouTube. Should you wish to dig them up. Some of them contain useful information. Some of them are just fun.
Oh, blimey! I better say something sensible then.
You're being recorded, sir. Right. Okay. We have a question, and I'm bringing the question in. What is Blabbing for Britain?
It's a bunch of idiots who talk to each other every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. In all seriousness, we started Blabbing for Britain to try and encourage more Brits to blab. And I think it does what it says on the tin, so to speak. If you join Blabs in the afternoon and the evening, you'll find it's full of a lot of our across the pond people. And Stephen and I thought we'd encourage more Brits by doing it at 10 a.m. in the morning and seeing whether we could get people. Yeah. And it has slowly matured, hasn't it, Stephen?
Oh, it has, yeah. Over the weeks, more and more people have come to join in and watch us. I mean, the idea is, as John said, to get people involved on Blab. This is a beta stage. There hasn't been any great marketing of Blab at the moment. It's all word of mouth, and getting word of mouth out is a slow process. It builds gradually. The thing that we have found, as John said, is that if you come here at 3 in the afternoon, from 3 onwards, this is a very busy place with the Blabs from all over America, and it's busy from 3 in the afternoon until 3 in the morning, really. But it's not busy in the UK yet, and it's not busy in the UK because nobody knows about it, and we are trying to promote it through Blabbing for Britain. And if you Google, Kevin, you'll like this. If you Google Blabbing for Britain, you'll find that Jon and I are on page 1. But of course, the big task we have is for people who actually want to Google Blabbing for Britain. But you know.
Oh, well, you're welcome to continue to sort of plug it in that How to Do Business space.
Yeah, well, I've been kicking a lot of shoe people and sunglasses people off lately. Then,
well, you're doing a sterling job, because I don't see very many of them anymore. I sort of thought it was a good idea to appoint you and a couple of other Rottweilers to keep it clear.
No, right, okay. Question from Kev. Kev 1. We'll go Kev 1, Kev 2. Kev 1 says, does it matter if it's more than us Brits?
I think it means more US than Brits, as in United States.
Oh, it can be interpreted 2 ways, can't it?
Kevin reckons we sound like a charity.
Yeah, well.
Give me money, Kevin!
We're not collecting today, are we?
Liam! Liam! Hello!
No,
come on, there's a seat, Liam.
Going back.
I should pass your hat round, Steve.
Right, okay, I might take it off in a minute. Yeah, I think I'll take it off. That's better. Oh no, it's not. I'll put it back on again. Right. Just a minute. Let's just. Right.
I'm gonna have to go there after me up the ranch. See you later.
Oh dear. Okay.
We're not sure which dude had the phone ringing. It wasn't me, and I don't think it was Stephen.
No, my phone's not even in the office.
So Kevin's going, grab the phone, dude.
All right. Okay. Can you see me, or can you see a picture?
I can see you.
All right. That's okay. That's
Take
fine.
your hat off.
Yeah, I've took my hat off. Yeah, we've got it. We've got it on record. We can do the Christmas card next year now. I'm sort of.
Kevin, Mr. Scullion's coming in. Hiya.
Hi there. Happy.
Good morning, Kevin.
Can you say that?
Yeah, yeah. Now, since we last were on, I have done one thing, and it's with your advice. You will see that my camera quality has changed,
Right.
and hopefully that my sound quality is better as well.
Right.
Because sat on top of the monitor here is a C920.
Excellent. Very good.
See, so I do listen, and I did a blab during the week, and it made a great deal of difference. Certainly, in camera quality, but you're more concerned about audio
And
the audios.
C920 is the microphone too.
Yeah,
Yeah. That sounds good.
yeah. It does sound good. That's exactly the point. It sounds good. Right. Okay. So.
I think it's great that you can just do a small investment lifts the whole thing. You know, it's just that small step of a camera or a microphone or a combination like the C920, and you're sorted.
That's right. It makes it a totally different experience because the quality of the video. I mean, as you said last week, and you've kept pointing out to us quite rightly, that if you're recording a video and you want to reposition it later on YouTube or Dailymotion or Vimeo, then people accept bad video, but they won't accept bad audio.
Yeah,
that's your point, isn't it? That's it. From your podcasting, it's very important, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. The audio is key. It's great if you can do good quality video, but the sky's the limit with video. You can go forever, you know, in terms of production quality and lighting. But if you have really bad audio, you're struggling.
Yeah. So, with your advice,
I'm the poor relation because I only have a C270.
Yeah, but Santa's coming tonight, so you never know tonight. You could be a rich man tomorrow. You might have a whole blab kit arrive. Microphone, lighting, camera. A blab t-shirt.
Yes, I want to build a small studio in the back end of the garage, but the concept hasn't gone down very well at the moment.
Yeah, I think you would have noticed that if it was happening, wouldn't you?
Well, that's what I want to do. The missus doesn't think it's such a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, consultation's not always a good thing, is it? Just do it.
I'll have been married 34 years soon, so I haven't done that bad, really.
Mm-hmm.
The reindeer says hello.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so we've got Santa Claus and the reindeer.
Santa says hello.
Santa says hello, yeah.
I did my Christmas shopping this morning. I was outside Sainsbury's at 7 o'clock. It's the first time I've been in the supermarkets for months. And I was there at 7 as it opened. I was back out the door about 20 past. And then I walked the dog in the dark. And then Pets at Home opened at 9 o'clock, which was a big delay because I needed some stuff from there.
Yep.
And then a couple other shops, and I was back home about 15, 20 minutes ago. That's me sorted.
And what's the weather like up there?
It's actually dry this morning, yep.
You could swim outside, it's that wet here.
I've been using my iPhone as a virtual, like a wireless webcam.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's a little program, well, you know, Manycam that people use on here as a virtual camera, and they bring in different scenes from their computer. Have you tried that? Manycam or Cam Twist or XSplit? Well, I was going to use Manycam because Manycam has an app for the iPhone, but I realised that Manycam, it has to be the paid version of Manycam rather than the free version to use the mobile functionality. So I downloaded an app on my iPhone that does the same job. So a few times in the mornings you might have seen me on Blab, but I've been blabbing with the view from my window. I have a really nice view out over the mountains, so whenever there's a good day weather-wise in terms of the clouds moving, I've been doing a live webcam from the phone and bringing it into Blab. Basically, the wireless signal goes through the router, and the software picks it up and puts it out as a virtual camera.
That's it. I mean, with webcams, you say you can link in a mobile app and then switch the webcam over to the mobile app, and you can then wander around. So you can do exactly as you've been doing, or you can go around the office interviewing people on Christmas Eve. I mean, I could sort of switch my phone on and load up Minicam and then go downstairs and interview Angelica, but that's not the best idea I've ever had. So I'm just going to sit here, and I'm going to do that in the new year. But yeah, the things are expanding, aren't they? I mean, the facilities that are available to us are improving almost daily.
Yeah, Kevin's asking for a demo, so I could give that a try if you want to look at my outside my window. I'm not sure what the scene is now, but it's only just not long daylight. But let me just pop my head around the corner, because it might be really grey and not really worth the bother.
What's the weather like in Essex, Kevin? It's that teacup again.
Hi, Liam. I'll jump off for 2 minutes to change my camera view. If you don't mind. I'll come back.
The gang are back together. Welcome, Liam.
I think Kevin's popped off to set up to the Kevin's. Kevin says Essex is sunny.
Right, okay.
He also says it's the greatest county in the UK.
That's almost true. After Warwickshire and Wiltshire. So it's third place, Kev. That's not bad going. But in actual fact, to be honest, they did a survey of all the, I think it's 38 counties in the UK. And I'm sorry, Kev, but John is far ahead of us. Warwickshire was in the top 10.
Sadly, I don't live in Warwickshire. I was born in Warwickshire.
You're close, John. You're close.
But in 1964, we got hacked off Warwickshire and given to the West Midlands.
Oh dear. Right. Okay.
They did the national boundary changes.
Right. And how's things with you, Liam?
Pretty good. It's pretty wild over here, and you know, Storm Eve. Somebody was saying to me, since we gave these storms names, there seems to be more of them coming along.
Yeah, I mean, once you personalise it, then you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you've been hit by, is it Eva at the moment?
Yeah, I'm just wondering they probably only thought they were going to get 26, but we'll be starting at AA, EB. We're only starting the winter, you know. But it's been pretty wild here, all right, you know.
Yeah.
I hadn't really factored that in when I moved to this West Coast. I never appreciate how wild it is. But strangely enough, once you've got the gear on you for going walking in it, it's the atmosphere is always alive here. That's how I would describe the weather.
Okay.
It's not a dull moment. Like it's not that boring wetness that you see in sort of quieter areas, I suppose, you know.
Yeah. Indeed.
So have you done many more interviews, Stephen?
Yeah, I had the pleasure of interviewing our good friend the other day, Jim Ziegler, and that was very good. That was about creating and marketing large conferences, which he does. He creates conferences. He does 5 conferences a year, all of which are sponsored, all of which have between 150 and 200 attendees. And he has a list of speakers he's built up over the years. And during the course of it now, he said, he gave the way he did it and possible routes that other people could do it. And he enjoys it. He and his wife work as a team. His wife looks after the sort of venues and all the catering and looking after people. And Jim organizes the speakers and everything else. And between them, they do, but it's just, they do 5 a year. They do Las Vegas, they do Boston, Dallas. So they tour the States. And he walks the walk. This is as simple as that. Jon and I have known him for 10 years. So that's Jim Ziegler. The video is on my YouTube at the moment. And of course, the replay's here on Blab. I love Blab for that, the fact that the replay stays here. Which means that any tweets that are sent out, if people want to send out tweets now, as I'm going to do now, it attaches a little GIF, and that little GIF will be myself, Jon, and Liam in various poses, and it's either going to be funny or it's not going to be funny, or it's going to be funny to you and not funny to us. Who knows? So I send the tweet out. That's going now. Yeah, the thing is that if we send the tweet out now for this Blab. Oh, yes. Well, do you want to do it again, Jon? Should we do it again with Christmas there? We're doing the tweet again for Jon, so that we get, hopefully, we get Father Christmas on the tweet for posterity, because this is going through as a photo booth. And we might get Kevin on as well as Father Christmas in a minute. It's taking a while because you've moved him, Jon. You've moved him. I thought
you'd already done.
As I say, we're watching Tudors at the moment, and of course, in those days there was no photographs. And right, okay, we've got Father Christmas on the last tweet. There were no photographs, and people had to sit still for hours to be painted by Mr. Holbein. Whereas now you can have a photo. Ah, right, okay. Wow. Good morning again, Kevin.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the view just now, so it's a bit changeable.
Right. So that you've got if you could just run through how you've done this.
Well, we had a lot of rain overnight, so I'm using a program. I've forgotten the name of it now. Just let me hold on a second. It's Epoch, EPOC, Epoch Cam.
Okay. Yeah.
You can get a free version and an HD version. You basically download it for your iPhone.
Yeah.
And then you download a little program from the website, which communicates with the iPhone. Once you start the iPhone camera within the Epoch Cam app, the two manage to link up, and you have a new camera available in Blab, which is the Epoch Cam. The only problem is that the standard iPhone gives you more of a wide-angle view, so it makes the view even further away, if that makes sense. It makes it less, actually more dramatic outside just now than it looks on the camera. But I was thinking if I could get some way to, there's no zoom on it, but if there's a way to, I've been watching a wildlife photographer who has an adapter. He films bald eagles in America.
Right. With
super telephoto lenses. So he does TV documentaries, and he's worked out how to use an adapter, strap the iPhone onto the eyepiece of his digital SLR.
Okay.
And he's now periscoping live pictures of bald eagles in the nest from maybe half a mile away. I mean, unbelievably high quality footage on Periscope. So there's various ways that you could improve the result.
Yeah. Okay, just a question from Kevin.
The colours change so quickly. You see the rainbow coming on there?
Oh, yeah.
A little rainbow.
Yeah. And the sun as well.
I get multiple rainbows throughout the day on a day like today, and the grass, you'll see the clouds running across the scene.
And the birds flying across as well. That was amazing.
Yeah, plenty of props for that, Kevin. That's brilliant.
There they go again. There's the birds.
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Liam. How are you?
Good. I'm very impressed by your picture. I've just gone on Epoch Cam on the iStore there. You mentioned there was some other software that's all contained within the Epoch Cam website.
When you download Epoch Cam, you can try the free version. And the HD version, I can't remember the price, is it £5 or something, or £4 or £5? But try the free version. But once you download the free version, there's a link to the website, which is, just let me check. In the website, you just download a small app for your computer.
Right.
I'm just thinking, what are you using, Liam? Are you using a laptop or anything?
Well, I'm using an iPad right now, and then separately, just beside me, I've got a Windows 7 laptop that I've just been searching at the moment.
I don't think it'll work with an iPad. I'm not sure. I'm not.
No, but I mean, funny, I got, Stephen, I got a C920 a fortnight ago. I just really haven't got around to playing with it because the iPad is so immediate. But you don't need many cam at this, Kevin, no?
No. What this is doing is allowing the phone to be used as a wireless webcam for a PC or for a Mac computer.
Right.
I don't know if you could. I doubt you would be able to use it into a tablet. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm just wondering if there's an Android equivalent.
Let me check the website
out there.
Right. Another question.
Actually, one of the other thoughts that I had, I might have said to you a couple of weeks ago, guys, but in the things that I'm interested in, being able to display a document or show a piece of information to get people to contextualize what you're talking about.
There is an Android version as well.
Yeah, but I mean, if there was an iPad, it's not screen sharing, I know that, but it's actually something parallel to screen sharing. Might be interesting. For example, if I had a part last week down the men's shed, I was helping some guys with what did he got? He did a planer, and he wanted me to have a look at it, and we managed to get the brush out of it, the carbon brushes, and there were interesting elements of the way the carbon was falling apart and how I might get one. But I could well and truly see that in the middle of the men's shed, I could have gone online and using something like that. Like one of the things I'm interested in about men's sheds for blabbers on a worldwide basis. Like we're getting together. It's a different type of shed. It's a virtual shed. Yeah. But I could have shown that to somebody, and somebody said, look, I know where the part for that is or whatever. Wow, that opens great possibilities that I'd be interested in, you know?
Yeah. The only use I can see for it at the moment is to bring in an extra webcam to your PC or your laptop or your Mac, and then push that out to Blab. But what you could do is, if you've got 2 Twitter accounts, you don't mind using 2 squares, you could bring your man shed in on one device and bring yourself in on another. So you could be in on your iPad and bring the shed in on just on the app.
Can you switch from camera to camera very easily, Kevin? I know you were out there, but that's probably just because you were setting it up. But can you flick from one to the other?
What I haven't tried and what might work is if I launched XSplit or Manycam, I could probably bring in both cameras on separate screens. I may be wrong, but at the moment, to bring in my own camera, I would need to just hop out, change the settings, and hop back in again.
And are you working in Chrome or?
I've got Chrome running just now. Yeah.
All right, so you would just change the
web. Change the settings. But if I was doing a Scottish, what I was thinking was if I'm away in my van, I mean, I'm all about trying to share Scotland with people. So what I might do in my van is set up the laptop with 2 Twitter accounts. So I'd be in the van on camera, but I'd have the iPhone mounted on a tripod using the software beaming back to the laptop.
Right.
So I could have an outside view of the beach or something while I'm talking in the van, and then just drop one of the video streams when I want the extra square, you know.
Right. Yeah, you must have fairly good 4G or 3G or whatever.
Well, that's the big problem when I'm mobile. I can't get the signal, but at the moment I'm on fibre optic broadband, so I've got no problem with the broadband here. But it would be a problem out in the field, I think, unless I had really good Wi-Fi.
Right.
It's amazing. I mean, you've seen this all over Britain, but it's amazing how the weather changes so quickly. You know, 1 minute you've got beautiful sunshine, and then it's gone for 5 minutes, and then comes back again.
Very true. Very true. We're hoping for a sunny day tomorrow.
Sorry, Liam?
Sorry, where are you in Scotland?
I'm in Stirling, which is central Scotland, really, slightly north of the central belt, Glasgow, Edinburgh. It's like a triangle. I'm at the top of the triangle.
Right.
But I'm happy to jump out. I'll just play. I'll let that play its part, see how it pans out. But I'm happy to jump off if anybody's looking to come in. I'm taking it on your screens of that picture.
Anyway, listen, guys, I got to go and do
okay.
Doing at 7 o'clock this morning. Just to say, it's been delightful to meet you, and you keep pulling for blabbing for a bit Brits and a couple of paddies as well. Happy Christmas.
We'll revisit the title.
Are you doing your man thing on Boxing Day?
No, not this week. I'm going to wait until the new year because I've had a lot of really interesting feedback. Not more so because of other replays that were done since then. And I think, I'm glad we did. I'm glad we're doing because I'm beginning to get a bit of traction with people who want that authentic conversation. So I'm looking forward to the new year, absolutely, from that. Had a great conversation with you, Kevin, the other day too, and that other guy, Eric.
It was good. Yep.
All right, guys.
Okay. Merry Christmas. Take care, Liam. Bye.
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 Right. Okay.
We've got an open seat if anybody wants to join us.
Indeed, we have.
What about the man from Essex?
Yeah, he's got to come in and say Merry Christmas. Come on, Kev. In Arrow. Yeah. Okay. He's not going to. Is he still here, by the way?
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. All right. Okay. Well, he can't come in if he's gone, can he? Right. Okay. Yeah. What are we doing? What are we going to do next week?
That's a good question.
The 31st.
The 31st.
Yes. Do we go at 10 again?
It would have been my sister's birthday. Sadly, as you know, she passed away in January.
Right. Okay.
Gosh.
Do you want to hold to the 7th?
No, I think we should have a go on the 31st. I'll be bored by the 31st, won't you?
Yeah. Okay. We'll definitely do one next week as well. Yeah. We should.
Perhaps we could talk about people's New Year plans on the 31st.
We could. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I was going to say that sounds like a good plan, but obviously, yeah. No, that's good. I think today being the day before Christmas Day, there's obviously lots for a man to do in sorting himself out. So
yes, I've still got to get the sink in.
Yes, yeah, right, okay.
That will be a big disaster if there is no sink in the kitchen.
I wish you well with that.
Everything is ready. It's just got to be dropped into place, and then the two pipes joined together underneath.
Okay. Right. Shall we stop recording now?
I think so. Unless anyone else would like to jump in and have a chat, you're welcome to jump in and have a chat when we're not recording.
Okay. So we've paused recording.